with Phil Stallard, and we're talking about the painting behind me. It just has that luscious colour and energy that Phil has in his abstract work. And this painting is called Birdland. Perhaps you could tell us a little bit about how you arrived at the subject and what to look for in a painting like this.
Well, Birdland, like the title really came to me at the end. You know, really basically do them and just see what happens. This painting really sort of started out with the painting the left-hand side, and it just progressed. I added another panel, and then just to keep on going, I added a third panel. So it's basically about really where I live now at Putney, West Ryde in Sydney, and I'm close to the water. So I go down to the water in the mornings, and then I come back up to the studio, and I just have this memory in my head of just what I've seen. You know, just this painting was pretty much all about the water down there and the light. And it's quite a loose painting. It's very gestural. There's some quite rough elements to it, but by combining just the toughness and the roughness and the texture, I added just drenched in colour, and added a realist sort of oil painting of a galah just sticking its head down. So it adds sort of playfulness to it. And just there's some very quick gestures there that they look very spontaneous, but they're actually quite practiced. I've tried to work at the gesture on the left-hand side of the painting and the circle many times. And the whole painting has been overpainted many times just to get these elements just right. Like every single part of the painting, it's not a totally loose painting, it's actually every element is just thought about. So it looks spontaneous and loose, but it's actually thought out. You know, I want to convey the sense of the water and the light, and where I live there's lots of birds, you know, and I think galahs are fantastic animals. They just hang upside down and telegraph poles. They're crazy birds. And I think by adding this and painting it like an oil paint, it's oil paint, so it's very hyper-realistic. It just adds that whole idea of, well, what is a painting? Is it abstract painting? What is it? But it's also, that's the intellectual aspect of it. But I don't really think that when I'm painting. I'm just thinking about what elements can I add to make it really, for me, exciting and meditative at the same time. So that's Birdland. And Birdland is pretty much, it's the jazz club in New York where Charlie Parker played. And it's sort of a tribute to sort of improvisational jazz of that era, what I sort of like. So there's spontaneity, but also there's themes. Like a lot of jazz is just, you know, work out themes, and there's improvisation, but it comes out of a real structure as what's happened with this painting. So the whole series, Birdland, I think this is pretty much the quintessential Birdland painting of the series, I think.